Dela write, my MVVs, welcome. Yes, so my people, it is said that the antelope that runs from the lion today will still meet the leopard tomorrow. It is not a small something. No. If you look at the Aja festival, you find out that Igbi was like, did you see like, how about Igbi? What did you see? I leave this to you. Do you know what happened? Now, one of the biggest embarrassment that happened to Igbi was when Iyanifa asked Igbi to stand in front of him and look her in the eye and tell her that she has ever been pregnant in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. They said if Igbi could not talk. They said Igbi could not talk. They said Iyanifa said, revealed that Igbi has never ever been pregnant in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Now, me being a woman, I understand what women go through sometimes with hormonal imbalances here and there as a result of stress, and it's a whole lot, okay? I shouldn't be the one who sits here and talk about whether a woman is pregnant or a woman is not pregnant, but I do hope you understand that my context is different, okay? Now, we have had so many times that Igbi was hospitalized because she got pregnant, she lost the pregnancy. Igbi was losing pregnancy. Igbi and this and pregnancy. Igbi and that and pregnancy. And all of these times, the Kabiyesi went through a lot of stress, okay? Igbi will prefer to use her own doctors and, call all of these doctors. They will check. They will say, yes, so she is pregnant, wanting, and wanting. There was a time where Igbi had a very serious problem with the Ooni of Ife for over 3 weeks. Igbi was not in the palace. The reason was because something that had happened that had to do with Olori Naomi. Kabiyesi was always going after Olori Naomi. And Igbi claimed that it was the stress of that incident that made her to lose her baby. That was her claim at the time. And it was a very big problem between Igbi and Kabiyesi. Now, with all of these things that have happened, and now Iyanifa is saying what? What is Iyanifa even saying? That Igbi has never been pregnant. They say Kabiyesi was open-mouthed. Kabiyesi did not know what to say. Like, Kabiyesi cannot comprehend the level of deceit. But this is what you get when you now gather all of these women and call them your wife. Because the truth is that everybody will do whatever they will do. The rackety, this and that and everything. Like, they're almost racketeering deals here and there. All they want is the attention of the Ooni of Ife. Apparently, Igbi got really desperate when she found out that, of course, Oletik had given birth, Ebony had given birth, and Dr. Elise was expecting. And so she really began to get desperate, and that was why she did what she did. I'm not justifying what she did. I would never justify such an evil act, but maybe it was out of desperation. But right now, Iyanifa has come to open everybody's nyash in that palace, that Igbi has never been pregnant in the palace. So what is the stories that you have been telling? Even recently, when they were counting women that have lost pregnancy, they say Igbi alone, is it 6 that she has lost in the palace? Nobody knew that, all of this thing has never, ever affected Igbi once. They said Ooni of Ife did not know what to do. People did not know what to do. Everybody is shocked to the bone marrow. And that is the reason why you saw that Igbi was nowhere to be found. Even when she came, she was like, I think what happened was that they said she was inside the palace, so like inside that palace. Outside, when others dressed up, everything. Look, the embarrassment was just too much. She was inside the palace. Initially, they said she was even dressing up as if she would come out. Then later, that she came out to, not to the event, she came out to a sitting area. Then she went back inside. She could not come out because the embarrassment had kind of become too much. Like, it was something that she couldn't bear at all. And that was why they said she couldn't come out. Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source. They said all Kabiyesi said to her was that the world, everybody can see that he, as a man, he has tried. He has tried. The truth remains that you can take a leopard anywhere under the water, use detergent, use soap, and use everything and wash the leopard up. But the color of the skin can never, ever be changed. So all of these things that sometimes Igbi will be on admission that she's pregnant, she was never pregnant. And meanwhile, she'll be, when there was a time they had a problem, we heard that Igbi and Blublo had a problem. And they said she was the first one who insulted Blublo, that Blublo was old. Blublo, this, that, Blublo, that, all of that. It's not as if I have anything against what she said to Blublo, because all of them, they are in this thing together. They are the one who has made this marriage so difficult for Olori Naomi. They are the ones who have painted one kind of narrative that a lot of people are using to judge Naomi. That was why you saw that level of judgment during December when Naomi got into trouble. If they had left Olori Naomi and her marriage alone, things would not be the... No matter, people say that women should take responsibility. I also say that. But let's call a spade a spade. If they did better, things will not be like this. But we thank God for everything that God is doing in the life of, beautiful Olori Naomi. They say Kabiyesi sat down there dumbfounded. He didn't know what to do. Like, he could not even take it because Igbi could not defend herself. Did not open her mouth to argue for 1 minute. So it's been a lie the entire time. That was what Kabiyesi was said to be asking Igbi. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumors, speculated, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.